Mr. Was really likes Hyper AI, at least based on this Twitter post that I found that he posted about it. And while I don't know him personally, and I have never heard anything about him or seen any of his content, I now really wanted to try this tool. And I mean, this looks pretty good. This is a pretty good video quality. Like, it looks good enough to test. So that's just what I did. Here is my live review of Hyper AI. This is me trying Hyper AI for the very first time. I have heard lots about this tool more recently and have actually never tried it for myself. So all of this you're going to be watching is me actually trying this for the first time, no test runs. So I obviously started by creating an account with Hyper. Let's try the text to video and see what we can get. Try something exotic maybe. Alright, so we're waiting for the generation to happen. I will say the UI is pretty clean so far. It seems pretty user-friendly. Oh gosh. Alright, so here we have the generated video. I noticed during the loading time that its default is set to 2 seconds, which is odd. But we shall see what we get here. Okay, the 2 seconds is crazy. First thoughts, it seems to be preserving the object shape pretty well. I mean, there is something a little strange going on with the hoof. Let's try that again with a 4-second loop. At this point, I would like to point out how insanely long this loading time is taking. Like, it is the longest loading time that I have ever had on any of these tools. It's wild. Okay, well this is certainly less than ideal. I just got some kind of error saying no such object right as the video is getting to 97%. I'm officially 100, and I think I'm gonna go test one of the other pieces of this tool, and we'll just have to be happy with the 2 seconds we got of the zebra wandering the desert. Okay, so I'm switching the tool to the animate an image. Alright, so it's just a mid-journey image that I created the other day. I'd love to see 4 seconds, but based on what just happened, I'm going to leave it at 2 seconds. Oh. We have 4 seconds of a zebra wandering the desert now. Let's check that out. Or maybe we don't. Alright, it loaded. Okay. Okay, so there we go. There's 2 seconds. I will say I'm getting sort of a similar movement to Leonardo. Seems like it has pretty good object preservation. Honestly, without doing a 4-second clip, it is difficult to see how useful it actually is. I did see some very promising things on X, people posting about this tool and the clips that they've been able to get. As you can see from some of these samples, the movement actually looks pretty good. Like I said, sort of similar to Leonardo, but it is still in beta, and these are pretty good generations for the tool being free. So despite this review having some speed bumps, I think this is actually a very promising tool. I mean, that car looks really good, and this panda is amazing. I mean, that's the most amazing generation I think I've ever seen. This girl is a little bit suspiciously too happy, maybe. It's getting a little creepier the more that I watch it. Anyways, that's my test of Hyper. Be sure to try it for yourself and consider subscribing.